Hey guys, it's Brian the Shaving Geek here with another episode of My Shave of the Day. Had a wonderful shave today. 2 shaves in a row that was just about perfect. And so excited to tell you about it. Let's get right to it. Today, I went ahead and got out my 1438 again. And the last time I had this out, as you may recall, I had a bit of problem lathering a soap. And today I did as well. It definitely wasn't the soap's fault. I just think that I'm so used to loading my Plasan that I don't load this enough. And it just seems like to me that I need more of a load in this 1438 than I do on my Plasan. And I have a tendency to underload this. Because as soon as I go back to the puck and do another couple swirls, then I'm getting out those lathers that I want to get. But on that second pass, it was a little thinned out, and so I just got to remember that. I just got to remember that I need to load this a little bit longer than my Plasans. Otherwise, I still love this brush and really enjoy using it. Today, for my razor, I went back to my toggle. It's Tuesday. Toggle Tuesdays are in full force here in the shave den of the Shaving Geek, and I really enjoy this razor. Let me tell you something, guys. Besides the fact that she is beautiful, the heft on this, the performance of this, this is quickly jumping up the ladder as far as my favorite razor. And it's not because it's a toggle, just because of the hype and because everybody wants one, but this thing just shaves very well. I had an extremely comfortable shave today. And I used in this, again, the Lord Super Stainless. I'm not sure if it's a Lord Extra or Lord Super Stainless. I'm not really quite sure. It says Super Stainless on the side, Extra on the front. So, honestly, I'm not even sure if there's a difference or exactly what this blade is. It's one that Pete sent me, as you may recall, and I am loving it. 2 shaves in, extremely comfortable. Definitely want to try it on a few other razors to see if it is going to vault its way to the top of the heap as far as blades go for me. But right now, I am absolutely loving that combination of that razor and that blade. Just absolutely, for me, it's a match made in heaven. Now, the new product I got to try today was Ouzo from Tim's Soaps. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. This came as a piff from Peter Edgemere, and I was excited about it, but I also was very leery about it. I was excited because I've been wanting to try Tim's soap for a while now, and I've seen Tim's Greek Peach, and then he made the Wassail over Christmas, and I haven't tried either one of those. But then he had made this, and so I was excited to try at least the base. Because to me, when I evaluate a soap, by and large, soap makers are going to use the same base from soap to soap. Although some of them do have a couple of different bases. For example, Katie's Bubbles, every once in a while, he'll do his Italian-based soap. Mainly his stuff is French-based. I know Arena has a couple of different ones. But within reason, the different soaps, if it's the same base, are going to perform differently. The biggest difference is going to be the scent. And so for me, I was excited to try this because I figured if I didn't like the scent, I would at least be able to see what the performance was and how it performs, because I've heard so much great stuff about Tim's soap. Now, I wasn't extremely enthused about this scent. I'm not somebody who enjoys licorice. I don't eat it at all. I'm the guy that takes the black jelly beans out and throws them in the garbage. I don't like licorice at all. I had the opportunity when I was in Germany a couple of years ago. I went to a Greek restaurant, and of course, as is tradition in many Greek restaurants, they brought the Ouzo to start. I didn't know that at the time, what it was, why they were bringing it. I took one sip, tasted the licorice, put it down, and I said, no thanks, thanks, but no thanks, just not my thing. So again, because of the fact that I'm not a huge licorice guy, I wasn't sure I was going to like this. But one of the things I've learned in this hobby is just because you don't normally like the scent of something, or in this case, the taste of something, it doesn't always hold true when it comes to a soap. And you know, that's how I found it. For example, marzipan scents. That's something that I've never enjoyed. I've never really liked almond flavor. I like almonds, but the marzipan flavoring, even the marzipan scent, I've never enjoyed it. Till I tried ABC soap. And once I tried that, it blew my mind. And I'm like, wow. It opened my mind to the fact that maybe there's things in the past that I've said I don't like. And actually, maybe I do. The North Shore did the same thing for me with regards to pineapple. And so I say all of that to say that the same thing held true today for me with this. Out of the tin, quite frankly, I didn't care for it. This is not a scent that's going to get a woo for me out of the tin. It's just not going to. But I went ahead and lathered it up and I used it. And you know what? It got on my face and I really enjoyed it. I was really enjoying the scent. I was enjoying it. And my wife happened to come into the bathroom and I said, hey babe, come over here. Take a smell. She said, what are you using? I said, I'm using that licorice soap. She says, it smells so much better on you than it does right out of the tin. So, folks, you know, give things a whirl. Just because you get something in, you smell it, and you're like, I don't like that scent. Lather it up. Use it. Try it. You may be surprised. When it hits your body and that body chemistry thing is going on, you may be finding something that you may have discounted and you may like it. So I see so many times on the buy-sell trade groups where somebody will get a soap in and they'll put it up right away and they'll say, scent's not for me, never been used, and they trade it off and they sell it off or whatever. Don't do that. At least give it a use. At least try it one time. And, you know, again, not every scent's going to be for everybody. I totally get that. I didn't anticipate liking this, and yet I did. Now, am I in love with it? No. Is this going to be my top scent of 2015? Not at all. But is it something that I think I will find myself enjoying and using? Absolutely. And I would have never thought that and I would have never found that out if I hadn't tried it. So again, just, you know, not to beat a dead horse here, but try it. Try things that maybe you think you wouldn't normally like. You may be surprised, as I was today. For my aftershave today, I wasn't really quite sure what to pair with licorice. And so I was just smelling through some of my aftershaves. And this is a relative newcomer to the den, Stirling Barbershop. Really, really enjoy this barbershop scent. Whew. It's great. It's warm. I don't even know how to describe it. I'm not the best. But it's just got this nice, warm scent to it. It's not a sweet scent. It's a little bit of a heavier scent, and at least for me. But I really enjoy it. And I enjoy the way it feels on my face. I really do. So this was just a great way to end the shave. This, again, was about like the shave that I had the other day, where I felt like I had reached shave nirvana. The only reason why I didn't reach shave nirvana today is just because I had to go back to the puck a second time with this brush. But other than that, from start to finish, just a wonderful shave, a comfortable shave. I really enjoyed the scent of that Ouzo, which I didn't think I was going to. And I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing this, if it's Ouzo, I don't know. But it's good stuff. And so Tim, 2 thumbs up. Can't wait to see what else you're going to put out. I know you've got some stuff coming out. Tim's going to be launching Tim's soaps. He was just making small batches. He's going to be launching not full-time, but he's a teacher. But you know what I'm saying. He's going to be putting it out on a more regular basis. So keep an eye out for that. Just great stuff. This is Brian the Shaving Geek reporting live from my shave den, having enjoyed a wonderful shave today and wishing you a lifetime of happy shaves. Have a great day, everybody.